You just don't realise how big Australia is until you start going west.
There's so few people. So the motivation for us was, let's just do it and go and stop talking about one day. Just do it.
Come to me, clear and cold, and some sea.
We are going to ride from the Gold Coast to the Simpson Desert. Day one of the trip, we're going from Gold Coast through Boonah, Warwick, Inglewood, Gundawindi, and spending the night in Bunganya.
The trip starts here. The fender extender was catching on that bolt. Combination of the bash plate and the fender.
Remember when our songs were just like prayers, like gospel hymns that you called in the air. Come down.
Stop by to see some good old friends. Eva the dog.
Hey Minnie, you're a skinny little rat, aren't you?
For a long walk.
Look at you.
And rain.
See the strangest things. The truck with its brakes on fire. It's been dry. I think there'd be some recent rain, but it's essentially a dry year. There were emus feeding in these farm fields.
Ring like silver, ring like gold. Ring out those ghosts on the old highway.
Today's the second day and we're leaving Bunganya, riding through St George, Ballon, Cunnamulla, and then spending the night just past Yulo.
Tent pack up. It's so civilized having chairs inside a big tent. Yeah, people say, why do you need a big tent, mate? So you can stand up and sit inside your tent. Totally. First night in the kingdom. And how's the Royal Princess? There's a call sign for you. Royal Princess.
The boss bought pants, the description of which was flashback mum jeans or something.
Ring like clear day wedding bells. Were we the belly of the beast or the sword that fell? Oh, we'll never tell. Come to me, clear and cold, and some sea. Watch the world set in waves like some machine. I've been crazy, couldn't you tell? Threw stones at the stars, but the whole sky fell. Now I'm covered up in straw, belly up on the table. And I drank and sang and passed in the stable. On.
So we've just been riding out of St George on our way to Cunnamulla. The road's been kind of bumpy and straight, but really interesting, the countryside around here. Lots of cattle, kangaroos, emus. It's been, quite different.
It's turned red.
Very red, and I don't know, it seems to be dry, but in other patches there's lots of big puddles, so I think it must have had recent rains.
That tall grass grows high and brown. Well, I drag you straight in the muddy ground, and you send me back to where I roam. Well, I cursed and I cried, but now I know. Oh, now I know.
We sort of mixed our three positions are sitting, feet forward is number 2, standing, of course.
Yeah.
Nothing like getting the circulation back in your body by standing. Yeah, we found this echidna and he was kind of a little bit exposed and at risk on the road, so stopped and encouraged him to get off. But he gripped the ground with tenacious attitude that he wouldn't be moved. Once he was off the bitumen, he couldn't be moved. He just gripped the ground. We could easily have just gone on the bikes, but we would not have had the fun of riding the 2-stroke on the dunes. So I guess that's 4 agendas that we're running. We had our trip, they each had their trips, and then there was the issue of bringing the bike. And the whole joke of who was supporting who. Theoretically they could support us if we broke down, but we ended up non-stop supporting the trailer, which essentially fell apart progressively through the trip.
It really wasn't built for those roads.
After we got back, the trailer had to be stripped, painted, welded,
Rebuilt.
totally new tires.
You arrived at the Yulo bird watching water pan, waterhole, and we're going to set up a tent for the second night.
Turn these diamonds straight back into gold. Turn these diamonds straight back into gold. Turn these diamonds straight back.
Day 3, leaving our camp place at Yulo and riding through Yawa, through Quilpie, and then spending the night at Coopers Creek in the Channel Country.
Giving it another go.
Hey, this is Princess, just so you got a comparison.
And scrat one.
I will say Dad sounds rather cool sound. I'm not trying to disagree with you guys, I can't hear this.
Yeah, Jace, you sound clearer on the patrol than you do on the fender.
Alright, okay.
Weightlessness, no gravity. Were we somewhere in between? I'm a ghost to you, you're a ghost to me. A bird's eye view, San Luis.
Here's Meerkat 1, looking good. How's the black visor? Yeah, looks good. Looks like it's kicking the sun's ass.
Like a shit, every kangaroo
The locals are hilarious. This station owner was out trying to minimise roo population. They were competing with his cattle for what little grass was left in the drought.
Other eyes are shining like the sea for you, the queen of chandeliers. I'm a ghost to you, you're a ghost to me, a bird's eye view chandelier. Cutting through the avenues, I'd always find my way to you. Beside the hook, the hammer lies. Fumbling round in the smoke, spending time chasing ghosts. Hold me down, child. Hold me down, child. California, call you queen, with your golden hair and magazine. Were you somewhere in between, fast asleep, flying dream? I'm a ghost to you, here it goes to me, a bird's eye view chandelier. I'm a ghost to you, here it goes to me, a bird's eye view chandelier. I'm a ghost to you, here it goes to me, a bird's eye view chandelier. I'm a ghost to you, here it goes to me, a bird's eye view chandelier. Were you somewhere in between, fast asleep, flying dream? I'm a ghost to you, here it goes to me, a bird's eye view chandelier. I'm a ghost to you, here it goes to me, a bird's eye view chandelier. I'm a ghost to you, here it goes to me, a bird's eye view chandelier. I'm a ghost to you, here it goes to me, a bird's eye view chandelier.
Okay, we're at the Quilpie Bakery to have a camel pie.
Okay. Yeah. Now, can I ask you? Can I put this on your window? Give me this. And no, we're not buying a park.
Yeah, we're getting no park.
It's okay, our kids are coming.
No camel pie.
Yeah, no camel pie, mate, no.
Robbo's Opals is abandoned.
Wow, town doing badly, huh?
Well, I looked at an opal shop in Julo. I bought a little one for $10.
Oh, nice.
Because I said to James, mate, this place doesn't look very touristy, and I thought Quilpie might be really touristy.
Yeah.
Given up, have you?
Louis. What was the most expensive one?
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
Turning on the grain again, the bells began to chime. In time, she says, there's no turning back. Keep your eyes on the tracks and through the fields. Somehow there's blue. Time will tell, she'll see us through.
On the trailer, gas, the other things.
Yeah, we just pulled over at the lay-by on the Coopers Creek Windorah road, and support vehicle convoy arrived. Minky and Jake.
We always know.
Get swallow babies in there somewhere.
Time will tell, we always know.
There's that sort of unknown vastness of the outback, and there's signs saying you are now officially in the outback. Essentially it means there's no one to help you, you've got runways, planes flying and fly you out.
Yeah, that
on
was
the road.
amazing to see the runways on the road. But the people got friendlier the further you got away from the coast. So there's more waving at you, hooting at you, you know. Today was a tiring day. I think it's an accumulation of 3 days of travelling, and it was really hot today. And a lot of narrow roads, a lot of dust, a lot of road trains. They were quite scary. Quite a lot of kangaroos, live ones this time. Emus, sheep, goats, pigs. We've had everything today. But it's been a lot of fun. We stopped in Coopy, went to little opal shops, experienced the pub, and the bakery. That was nice. What else did we do today? Stopped at some of the lay-bys. Some of them were quite impressive. You know, I just loved it. Everything about today was just fantastic. It was just a lot of fun. But now at the end of the day, I have to say, I'm quite tired. In a good way. Time for a drink, I think. Great view over here. We were overlooking a little river. About to put up the tent. And there's actually water in the river, which is super.
Oh, you should ask him. You won't come over for ages if you don't go to
I'll go and get it.
We loved it so much at Coopers Creek, we just had to stay our second day there. It was just unilateral agreement with everyone. We went, shall we go on or shall we stay? And everyone just said, stay. Windorah felt like the sort of start of the outback. Coopy sort of hinted at the outback, but Windorah really was the outback.
It was. The people there were different. They were friendly, open, keen to talk to you about the country and how the flooding happened, show you the maps.
Very hot during the day at Coopers Creek, so go and hang out under the shade and next to the river. Race around on the two-stroke. Out there, no one cares. You ride a noisy bike, they come and camp right next to you. Sit down and watch the show. It's totally the opposite to the coast where everyone's irritated with everyone. I think out there nobody was irritated by anybody.
No, they're all pretty calm.
I've been crazy, couldn't you tell? Threw stones at the stars, but the whole sky fell.
Always have to prep at night in case a big storm comes through, so the bikes were at tank covers and bike covers. No dew. Dew. The tents were dry in the mornings. It was fabulous. So easy to pack up.
Now once again the kingdom came through with the tent duties. I love a stand-up tent in the morning. This is the inside of the kingdom. You get slip liners on sleeping bags on a thermal mattress on a cot. It's damn comfy.
Picture of me with bog roll in hand.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do in the morning. Cool breeze. Coopers Creek. Yeah, the Coopers Creek Bridge.
Remember when our songs were just like prayers, like gospel hymns that you called in the air. Come down, sweet reverend.
So Squirrel, what's your report for the night? Good sleep?
Yeah, acceptable. I can't say I feel rejuvenated.
Did you get up in the night?
No.
I did.
We lighted so much at Coopers Creek that we spent an extra day there, and now we're riding through Windorah, off the sealed road, and going through the unsealed road to Batuta.
Ring like silver, ring like gold. Ring out those ghosts on the Ohio. Ring like clear day wedding bells. Were we the belly of the beast or the sword that fell? Oh, we'll never tell. Come to me, clear and cold, in some sea. Watch the world spin in waves, like some machine. I've been crazy, couldn't you tell? Threw stones at the stars, but the whole sky fell. Now I'm covered up in straw, belly up on the table, and I drank and sang and passed in the stable.
We had heard about Batuta, but we knew that the population was 0, so we weren't expecting much.
Yeah, rumours were swirling around, was it open, wasn't it? Did it have a liquor licence, didn't it? And there were more and more stickers as we got closer on every road sign, so it's encouraged us to go and have a look. It's about 8k off the main road.
Yeah.
Just to find out what's actually happening.
And the road was pretty rough, but it was well worth it. What an entertaining night.
So the little ribbon of black was about to run out, and all the caravans had been ducking north to Bidowrie. We decided not to go the way they were going, or coming back. They were all coming back from Birdsville Races.
That tall grass grows high and brown, Well, I dragged you straight in the muddy ground, and you sent me back to where I roamed. Well, I cursed and I cried, but now I know. Oh, and now I know.
So travellers start to realise that they depend on each other more. There's no one to really rescue out here, not for hours and hours and hours.
So when we stop for the waters, where we change into our goggles in preparation for the dirt road ahead.
And I ached from my heart like some tin man. When it came, all it beat and it boiled and it rained. Oh, it's ringing.